the legal team, Geek Sensei,
history, bro.
Raven, Sam, Mr. Blitzstick.
You three, man.
Yeah. You man about.
Rotted, man. Bruv, how'd you... I want you to go first, so I've got time to process a little bit more, you get me? Because like, I feel like there was bare stuff that I saw that was good, and some stuff that I'm like questioning.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, chat to me.
I'm glad that they removed, I'm guessing it's just hard reasons that they moved all the
Numbers,
levels, and
Thank you.
H-bar stuff. It looks way cleaner. It looks something like the Arkham games, which is like, just go in there and you fight. The fighting gameplay does look good, although repetitive to a certain extent, but I need the AI to be more aggressive.
Okay, yeah, I need to jump on you here. It's like, the combat looks good at times. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the individuality that they've given into the characters. Like, just watching Nightwing do 20 backflips, even though no one's shooting at him, just because you can, that's good. I like that. Do you know what I'm saying? The stuff with Red Hood, though, like, in terms of combat, and like, I don't want to be one of them people who's like, oh, not... You didn't have to say whether it was lethal or non-lethal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, could we just not leave that out? Like, does it matter?
Yeah, because they're kicking people off buildings, so...
Yeah, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just...
I guess the team won't let him, innit? So it's like, okay, I'm going on lethal, but if he's at the edge, gotta let man slip. Obviously, I'm just making stuff up, but I know what you're saying. It's like, yeah, man just shoots guns.
Yeah, he shoots guns. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, no one cares if in Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? You're shooting in Fortnite. They're shooting real guns, but here we've got to be shooting non-lethal bullets. Like, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. It's a video game. Like, we're good. You get me? I like that, bro. Yeah, man.
Leaping from Nightwing was a bit weird as well. Like, he was leaping, I think, way too far between two enemies.
I see, and that's the thing. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, he is going super far. But then it's like, I want to see the other characters. Because I was thinking about Arkham and I was like, listen, yeah, Batman, after you get Batman's like meter up, he can go pretty far across. But then I'm like, Nightwing is also more acrobatic than Batman. So I'm going to allow it. As long as Robin can't do it as well and Batgirl can't do it as well, to that extent, but they've got advantages in different things. I want there to be little nuances in a gameplay like that that is different character to character. This is why when they showed the detective mode, I was like, they all wear different visors. Maybe except for Robin and Nightwing. They both wear domino masks. You know what I'm saying? I think those man's masks should be the same because they've both come up in the Robin... Do you know what I'm saying? System. But like Red Hood's one should be a little bit different and so should Batgirl's. That's what I think in terms of that. I think that's easy stuff. You throw a skin, you throw a little heads up display in a different place. It's not that much work. Like that's something I'd definitely put into the game. We're getting deep on the stuff that we should put in and we should put it, but like this is where I'm at with it.
Yeah, no, like it was a good demo, especially from the last one anyway, but I don't know. I want to see like another boss, see what they've done with the bosses. Obviously, I don't want to see too many bosses. We did see a mini boss again. There was no health bar or anything. That is, like, for me, is a good difference that they've hopefully listened to the fans saying, oh, all these HUDs and levels and different places and stuff. I think all that's dead. It is in the game, though, because obviously we saw the suits.
Yeah.
And also they had, I'm guessing, perks and...
Fight. Listen.
All that kind of stuff.
Listen. The level of customization. One of the things that, like, I don't want to say Arkham Knight missed, because Arkham Knight, in terms of like not giving someone customization, but giving someone suits, they got it covered. They give you enough suit. Like, it's not too many, it's enough. So I would never complain it there. But if you're gonna go from that into customization, this is the way. This is the way. They've taken pretty much the Injustice 2 system of every part has a little thing.
Yeah, just perks. I just don't give it attributes where it's like your strength is now plus 100. I think that's kind of dead.
I think they might do that in there.
And that's what I'm thinking. I think they might.
I think they might do that in there, and I think that's part of that whole numbers RPG system that Batman doesn't really like. The Batman Gotham world doesn't really need. Like, you should still be picking up collectible parts, and maybe they feel like people won't. Like the customizational part of it isn't enough. Is that what you think they think? Like, oh, if it doesn't improve an attribute, then it's not. There's no point having it as just a suit piece.
No,
or do they want you to really build different builds of your superhero?
Because you want to get to a premium build at one point. Like I said, like there's a crafting system, so you break down parts, which is probably common. You try and go for an epic. I was like, well, most games have this now. So it's like this whole numbers game. I think not only like can be game breaking. Someone finds one thing where your health is always regenerating. Like the game's going to be kind of somewhat dead, or you're going to go to a part of the end game where it's like it's stupidly difficult. Then you have to craft parts to even tackle the end game, which I'm thinking this kind of game doesn't need it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have a suit where it gives you perks where if I'm seeing Nightwing jump across the thing, I'm like, oh, that's because of the boots he's wearing. So for me, that makes perfect sense. Rather than an attribute where it's like strength 100, you're just knocking a man out in one punch, and it's like, it just becomes boring.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But, okay, so attributes. Okay, so like what kind of attributes could you throw on some gloves?
Again, it depends on the character, like, I don't know, like shock. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like, oh, that's a level up. So I'm getting obviously in the Arkham Knight there's a level up system, which gives you perks. You could do more stuff where you unlock stuff where you unlock, I don't know, the bat ability, kind of stuff. I'm guessing
you're upgrading your tech. In Arkham Knight, you're upgrading your tech.
So it'll be upgrading the tech or unlocking the tech. Sorry, unlock the tech, and then the suits give you upgrades to said tech. Mm-hmm. So you unlock. Like I said,
the gloves, and this glove gives you an extra shock. You know what I'm saying? And this, okay. No, I like that. I like that. This one lets you glide faster. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then you can have a slower glide, but you could be stronger at hand-to-hand combat. But it's not a full build where your attributes are going to 9. Not every game I'm with that, bro. Because and this is why I always believe that games like Gotham Knights and Arkham Knight would benefit from the Nemesis system, where it's like it's strategical what's going up. Like this person's immune to electricity. This person's and you're doing it that way instead of the numbers. And I think games that are based in a reality need to lean towards a Nemesis system, and games that are real, like I want to say real RPG-ish, lean towards the numbers or the looter shooters. That kind of stays in that kind of vein. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Horizon does it very well, bro. Of a good blend of everything, but it knows what it is itself. That's what it is. And I feel like we're Arkham, but we're not Arkham, but we've not landed on it yet. I don't like how I hate the pickups. I hate how when you knock someone out, a little purple floaty icon floats above their body and sometimes it flies to you. Like no, I hate that. Like smaller. It's weird. Like you've got to stay in vein more so with the IP as well in terms of like the reality of it.
Like loot bodies.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with Nightwing picking this thing up from the guy he just beat up. Like
what's the difference then if
bruv, you're a detective, bruv. Search the body.
Okay, even detective mode, like scan, this part looks better, man, tits into the back. And obviously you can't do that much because then it'll be like Red Dead where everyone complain about picking up cans and putting in your bag. But
no, bruv. To be honest, if that's the reality, like if Batman takes someone down, he's gonna search the body or something like that, bruv. Like I think that's fine. That's actually a great way to implement it, bruv. Because in other games, I don't know, Mad Max. These are games where you're looting bodies, bro. Like, it's cool, fam, if man are unconscious and that. Bro, they're criminals, innit? Get me? But
it's all legit still.
Oh man, yeah, bro.
It's looking alright. Like I'm turning around. It's looking for me. It's looking like I said. They should have showed more customization on the HUD as well. But
yeah, I think that was a really big missed opportunity, especially for him saying it. Like when he said it, they went into a big action scene of them fighting. When it should have been an action scene, but you should have showed us 100 variations of the HUD in that. You should have shown us what you could have done with every single thing, going from having the most all the way into having nothing. Do you know? And maybe almost back again. I feel like that would have been a legit cutscene to throw in there, man. But yeah, like it's been a good showing for right now. Like I'm positive.
Just the graphics, though.
The graphics are a bit weird.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me how it jumps from the cutscenes look how the game should look. And then it goes to the gameplay, and you're like,
it's stuck between Arkham Knight and Fortnite.
Yeah,
there's like a, I don't know what it is.
Arkham Knight looks better than this.
Yes, it does, 100%.
That makes no sense.
It does. And to be honest, in terms of that thingy, like this studio also worked on the Batgirl DLC. for Arkham Knight. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know what's happening there, but bruv, this is why I start getting worried about components like multiplayer. Like when you're adding in a multiplayer component, you've now got to like do other stuff. Like certain stuff here is gonna break certain stuff here, and if that's one of the compromises, no, I want a single. This is why I'm like, bruv, when I get a Gotham game or a Batman game and a Gotham Knights game and Knights game, something in this kind of world, I want to play it alone. Like, this is what this is for. And I know it's Knights, it's multiplayer, and I'm not going to fight you, man, on what you want to do with your game. But you can't drop past a minimum of something that came before you.
Yeah.
So,
standard.
Yeah, we're going to have to, I don't know, bro. Send the email over to Rocksteady. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just don't think them man talk.
I know they don't talk, but
fam, fighting in the house, bro.
We gotta get over this. We gotta get over this. We gotta get over this for the betterment of the series and the games, bro. Like, cause, fam, we're on next gen now, and we're talking about a past gen game in the same series, studio, IP, looking worse than the previous game.
Yeah, it makes less sense that Suicide Squad is better than this.
I'm not gonna give you that. I feel like Suicide Squad looks around the same. That Avengers,
graphics wise,
it
goes from cutscene to gameplay.
Way more fluently. And I was worried about that because there was times in it where they cut, like if someone came up to a door, they'd just cut the scene and then would be into the gameplay. So I'm gonna say that there's definitely, I don't want to say there's issues, but there's things going on that they don't want us to see, and that seems like almost like a loading screen issue. So at one point they were saying it was going to be on past gen, and now they're saying it's only going to be on current gen. So maybe these are things that we're going to continually see improve as they're releasing stuff.
Yeah, until the game's released.
And it's studio, you man, Montreal, it's okay to push the game back. I know that, they're trying to come hard with this October release date, but don't force it.
Yeah.
What do you think, bruv?
It was a game already. Just push it back a little bit. Then push back Suicide Squad. It's fine, man. Like, you already got Harry Potter coming out this year. Like,
do you think they're throwing this? Do you think they're sacrificing this game, bro?
They shouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like Suicide Squad is ready, but they were like, why release both in the same year? You guys go first.
I hear that. But even if that is it, if there's some internal, we got to get this out this year, bro.
This is why I don't think the man talk, innit?
I hear that, bro, because from everything from what happened with Batman Arkham Origins and then the Batgirl DLC, I understand that.
That's what I'm saying.
But we need the best Gotham Knights game possible. We need it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Listen, do you know what? We need some more talking in the comment section below. Use that. Go ham, give us all your thoughts, ideas, and opinions on this. I'm going to be covering this way more. We're going to be talking about this on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Hit me up with everything you've got. I need it. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, jump in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the thumbs up because we know you like this video. And if you want more Cyber Nerds free DLC gaming content, we need more thumbs up. We need more subscribers. And hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we drop a banger. I'm J1 Further the Cyber Nerds.
So I missed a Blitz Tech.
We'll see you on the next one. Peace.